Hi everyone, this is Naina from Angelic Echoes. Welcome back to my channel. Today we want to tap in with the energies of this month of June to understand what can we expect, what are we being guided to focus on. And the deck that I'm bringing in is the Arcanum Tarot. And we will see whether we need to bring in any other decks during this reading as well. So we're starting off with the Arcanum Tarot. So let's see. Thank you, angels. What do we need to know for the month of June, for the twin flame journey, divine masculine, divine feminine, all together? Anything else we need to know? Okay, so let's see what's coming through. Okay, so this is very clear. So the divine feminine is being guided to understand that patience is required during the month of June, because your divine masculine is still making decisions and planning and working out what is it that they need to do. And they are gaining the strength and energy to step into their magician power and take control of their life, and be courageous and brave to be able to walk away from their karmic situation. So this is very clear. So in the month of June, patience is required. So it could be that they definitely, so what I'm feeling with this is that they may not walk away during the month of June, but this is what they're working towards. So patience is required, as some of them are still healing their wounds, still learning lessons, still gaining the strength, courage, and bravery to take the next steps, still planning the next steps. So the month of June could be about planning, is what I'm feeling. Planning the next step. But also facing their fears in terms of facing their karmic situation in order to speak their truth as well. So patience is definitely going to be required during the month of June. It may even be that you don't see any physical results during the month of June, but they are stepping into their magician self, taking control of their life, stepping into their power in order to walk away from whatever karmic situation they find they in, especially if they're in a relationship. And this could even represent any other type of relationship that they're in, not necessarily a partner. It could be family, it could be a relationship in terms of family, friends, or a wife, a girlfriend, a romantic partner. And this could even represent maybe even a job, and this is just a representation of it. But they planning to walk away from this situation. So that's the month of June. So the main message is that patience is still required, but this is what's being planned. This is the planning that's happening. Stepping into their power to walk away from a karmic situation because they know what they want. So let's bring in the Twin Flame Real Love Tarot by Liz Harrison to see what further messages we can get. So thank you, angels. What further messages can we get for the month of June regarding the twin flame journeys and divine masculine, feminine, collective, and the journey? What do we need to know about the month of June for twin flames watching? Thank you. So let's see. Okay. So here we have it. Decisions are being made and time is needed to make this decision. So the message is time is needed to make the right decisions. It will be worth it because the back and forth is not okay. So if they have been in back and forth energy, they know it's not okay. They know that they need to make a decision. And if they have been back and forth, it's the fear that is causing the back and forth. The fear of confronting the situation, people around them that they probably need to walk away from, and confronting their fears about what people will think, what will society think, how will they look like a fool to the divine feminine or whoever it is or whatever situation they're in, and the people involved in that situation. So they need to confront their fears, and that's what they're working on slowly and gradually. And hence the decision decisioning process is taking really long because it is about confronting fears as part of making this decision. And they know once they make the decision, there's no turning back here. So they want this to be right. And you are being reminded that time is needed to make this decision. And that's why we had the Temperance card here. Let me just bring that back. The Temperance card is also about saying time is needed, patience is required, because they're still going to be working on making decisions. And you are also being reminded that you're working on a foundation with your twin, and that's why this process is taking long. So the message is you're working towards the most amazing future together, building your hopes and dreams. And this is a foundation that you're building. And to build a foundation with care, patience, and careful consideration, as well as building it with care. That's what I'm actually trying to say here, is it takes time. It takes time to build a solid foundation when you're doing it with care and certainty and clarity as well. So you are building a foundation, even though you think it's, you may feel like it's taking a long time. It's because you're building a foundation built on deep roots and rock, and not like, on shaky ground. And you're also being reminded that you need to hold your vision and continue to keep that faith in terms of manifesting, because at the end, this will be all worth it. You are each other's reward. You both will be rewarded with each other. And this is, once again, the angels, reassuring you that if you do the work, and your divine masculine is definitely doing the work as well. The work meaning surrendering, letting go, focusing on yourself, living your life to the fullest, not... you can find out about what they're going through, but still focus on yourself. And when you do that, you learn your own lessons. You mature in your own way spiritually, and so are they. You will find your way back to each other, and that will be the reward for spiritually growing on this journey, overcoming challenges, and being able to fill your own cup and feel whole by yourself. So this is also what they're learning. But as a divine feminine, this is what you need to learn as well. And this is what you're learning, rather, not what you need to learn. But this is exactly what we all are learning, me included. So this is what we've been guided to do for the month of June. And also, this is the Knight of Pentacles, which shows eventual positive outcome. But the yes and no says here that whatever your question is today, if you're asking with love, not fear, the answer is yes. So if you asking, does your divine masculine love you? The answer is yes. But if you ask without fear, you would know the answer is yes. Because what the message is trying to say is that everything is going to be fine. The answer would only be no if you're in fear. So you have to be positive. You have to believe in this journey. You have to keep your faith, and you have to continue to surrender and let go of any fear, doubt, worry, because the answer will be yes. Your divine masculine is returning to you. Yes, your divine masculine loves you. Yes, you will be together in union. Yes, yes, yes. And so that's the clarification for the journey. So in summary, what's being said here is that you have to be patient, because the month of June is still needed for them to be able to make a decision. And this, we don't know how long this could take, okay? But this is happening, so there is forward motion, there is movement, because because the time is needed to build a solid foundation, so that you are not building it on a shaky ground. So this can stand, I don't want to say the test of time, but it will stand the test of time, because your connection with your twin is eternal. But this can stand the test of time in terms of lifetime union as well, is what I was getting to. And yes, there will be an eventual positive outcome. Yes, your divine masculine loves you. Yes, you will be together. And yes, they are finding their way back to you. Yes, they do want to be with you, divine feminine. And you are also being reassured that you are each other's rewards for the work that you're doing now. So, which is the eventual positive outcome. So continue on surrendering, letting go, and focusing on yourself. So Let's see with the sacred Denise Linn Sacred Destiny Oracle, which is a really beautiful deck as well. What else do we need to know about the month of June? Thank you, angels. What else do we need to know about the month of June? Perfect. And that one as well. So, there's a release happening, and the release could be happening definitely for your divine masculine, as we've seen. They working out how to walk away from what no longer serves them. And you as the divine feminine are also releasing what no longer serves you during this month of June, whether it's a job, whether it's your friend circle, or even a relationship that you're in. You also will be releasing whatever no longer serves you during this month of June. And this could be a gradual release, but there is a release happening as well. And you're being asked to persevere and see things from a higher perspective, as the giraffe does as well. So during this month of June, your ego could come in the way, because again, you would not see any 3D progress, but there is progress happening behind the scenes. So you're being asked to rise above the ego, see things from a higher perspective, and continue to thrive and trust in the journey. And this is where the trust comes in. You're being guided to trust that things are moving forward, that things are happening, your dreams are manifesting, and it may just be taking longer than expected, but it is happening. So this is what the angels are guiding you to know. And there's also a purification happening. So there's a cleansing happening, and we've seen this in a few readings back. There's a cleansing happening in terms of the divine masculine on the inside, in terms of a chakra cleanse, in terms of releasing and purging what no longer serves them. And they're going through several transformations and ascension to go through an energy upgrade and release the lower vibration timelines as well. And the divine feminine could also be going through purification during the month of June as well. So this is helping, again, the energies to come into alignment to be able to bring you and your twin back together as well. So that's what's happening during the month of June. So just to recap, the angels are saying, trust that there's a release happening behind the scenes, even though you may not see it. So therefore, rise above the ego, see things from a higher perspective, because you are required to thrive during the month of June, because patience is still required. And there's a purification happening to bring you into alignment. And even though it's taking longer than expected, you are being guided to not give up by trusting. So I want to bring in Divine Masculine Tarot. Let's see what we need to know about the Divine Masculines during the month of June as well. Thank you, angels. What do we need to know about the Divine Masculines for the month of June? This is the Message Tarot. This is the Divine Masculine Message Tarot by Liz Harrison. Okay, so, and you'll be seeing a release card again. And this is coinciding and definitely in alignment with everything else we've said. So this is the Ten of Wands, and this is saying, I need to release the baggage that is weighing me down. And this is exactly it. So they are working on releasing the baggage and situations and people that is weighing them down and no longer serving them. And this is what they're releasing during the month of June. And this is what we've seen with the Sacred Destiny Oracle as well. And we've seen this with the Tarot as well. So this is what's happening. And they are telling the Divine Feminine, please don't give up. I know this is taking long, but please don't give up on me. Don't give up on our love. Don't give up on me, because I'm doing the best I can. And I'm doing it at the pace that I can do it. So please be patient, because I'm also battling through my own fears and wounds and, healing my past. And that's what the Divine Masculine is telling the Divine Feminine. And they intend to give you everything. This is what they want, and this is what they're working towards. And that could also be causing part of the delay that we've seen. Hence, patience is required. because they probably also sorting out financial matters to be able to create this foundation that they want to create with you. So you are being guided to understand that they want to give you everything and they want to have this perfect life with you. And that's also what they're working towards, which is taking time. And again, a repetition here through two different decks and the same message though. I am creating stability for our future, and this is what they're working towards. They're working towards a foundation to build a solid and strong foundation filled with abundance for the divine feminine, where they grounded in their energy, where they're stable, they mature, but also they're able to provide and give to the divine feminine equally as the divine feminine gives to the divine masculine. So this is what they're working on. And this takes time. This does take time. So that's what we need to know for the month of June. So if this triggers you, please understand that this journey, timelines are only guidelines. It is really dependent on both twins doing the work. It is dependent on how compassionate both twins are and how much of healing is taking place and the pace of healing. All of those things actually matters. And sometimes things get in the way. Things do get in the way, and timelines that are given can be thrown out as well. But it doesn't mean that there will not be an eventual positive outcome, because there will. So be patient, because there is movement behind the scenes, and trust that all is well. I hope this reading was useful and helpful to you. If you found this reading useful, please like and subscribe to my channel, or please comment and in the video below. I would like to hear your thoughts as well. Thank you for watching. Have a lovely day or evening wherever you are. Take care. Namaste. Bye.